I didn't bloody know. I phoned the baby, the bloody Tony. She says, have you looked, don't you know? I said, where? In the drawer, where it's usually kept all year and more. She said, no, it's in the tray, where we keep the salad. Go and look, hey, hey. I went in there, I found this. So the cooking line's back on, you know it's bliss. Let's get it done, a carbonara. The way that Danny G cooks this bloody shit. Enjoy the life, enjoy the vibe, enjoy the life and enjoy the bloody vibe, Danny G style. If you want more, hit the thumbs up and put the comment down below. You know it's raw. It's never scripted, it's never hit. It's never scripted, nothing comes from a page. It's from my brain. I'm pretty much insane, but I'm entertaining, just the fun and rage. But no rage, just fun instead. We're gonna cook with a fucking mad head. Enjoy the life, hit the likes, hit the thumbs up, come on fucking guys. Right then, carbonara part 2 with me and you and something called garlic soup. Can't believe I know garlic. So, carbonara, kind of. Carbonara, kind of. Alright? Kind of carbonara. Not exactly carbonara, kind of. Alright? So, it's not a classic carbonara recipe because everybody gets onto it. It's like, that's not carbonara. No, it's not. It's a carbonara base sauce with loads of other stuff in there. And I'll show you what I'm putting in it. There is quite a lot of stuff goes into it. That's why it's not a carbonara, alright? So chill out and relax. Don't think that it has to be that serious, man. Alright? You can be chill. You can be relaxed. Because it's not that serious, Max. Right, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to go onto my tab again. And I've got to sort out the monetization for this. Hey, hey. Give me 2 minutes. Hey, hey. How are you all today, man? Having a good day? As you can tell, I'm fine and dandy, in good spirits. I've been up since early this morning. Ready to get it. But how are all you? How's your day going? You having a good day, hey, hey? You have to put the monetization, you see, manually. Something I never used to do on my other channel. But you do, you have to do this. And there we go, it's done. Right, carbonara. So, 1 red onion, 2 small white onions, garlic, ginger, a yellow pepper, chicken, mushrooms, base carbonara sauce, grated cheese, smoked paprika, salt and pepper, and that is really all that's needed. Alright, it's not hard to make, it's piece. It's not like it's some difficult thing, it's not piece. And bacon, which I've already got. Right, now, cheese. Now it's quite simple really to cook this. But there is a lot of nice, healthy ingredients within it. Quite a lot of healthy ingredients within it. So it's quite a healthy meal. So a sharp knife, yeah? Never hurts to give it a sharpen. So go with the grain. With the grain. Try not to go against the grain. Go with the grain. Angle. Go with the grain. With the grain. Turn. With the grain. With the grain. Turn. With the grain. With the grain. Turn. Grain. Grain. Turn. Grain. Grain. Turn. Grain. Grain. Turn. Grain. 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 But I do it alternatively like that, yeah, well, that's when I'm down here, right? So I do it like this. Yeah? So I'll just turn it like that. Alternatively, you can do that. But when you get better at it, it's kind of becomes quick. Yeah, you get used to that motion when you do it a lot. You know what I mean? And it kind of becomes a lot quicker. But when you first start, try and stay on the grain, try and stay on it, 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 try and stay on it. And obviously, the more you do it, the more you just naturally stay on it. And give it a wash. That will be very sharp now. Be careful, because obviously you've just resharpened your knife. So if you haven't done it for a while, it might be a lot sharper than what you used to, and you might cut your fucking fingers off. So be careful, because it will be very sharp now. Right, chicken first, because I hate it. It's the worst part, man, I swear. It just gets mess everywhere. Now, I'm not going to use all this chicken. I'm going to take a piece out at a time, right? I'm going to do the chicken first, then I'm going to clean the side, and then I'll cut the vegetables. I'll clean my knife and everything as well, yeah? I've already washed my hands, by the way. You know I always do. You've seen me do cooking lives. I washed my hands before I even did the live. This chicken, obviously, it always has like, if you look in the chicken, you're going to see like white bits, like ligament and shit like that, yeah? Right? That's nasty, man. It's going to have chewy chicken. I cut all that shit out, right? You would say that it's wasting some of the chicken, but I cut it out. I mean, I have bone broth stew. So I have a massive bone in the stew and I have all the marrow and everything come out of it, yeah? Over 24 hours, right? So I do eat ligament and stuff and bone marrow, but in a different form. I don't like it in chewy chicken. It's fucking horrible, man. You know, you get a piece of chicken and it's chewy. It's got something in it like gristle. It's fucking horrible. So I cut all that out. Always cut it out, in my opinion. Morning. Yeah, after I've cooked. Cooking first, then Art Raiders, then training. Probably training while I'm playing Art Raiders. Then bath, and then done. So, you see like this here? So like that there. That, I'm going to cut that out. I know it seems very inconsequential. It doesn't really seem like it's much there, but trust me, that will be chewy. And I'm not having it. So I'm cutting it out. I can tell just by the knife, how the knife is going through, yeah? That it's, even though the knife's going straight through, I can tell there's stuff there, right? So I've cut that out. Now I'm left with, let's have a look. So there is nothing on there now but meat, yeah? Put it to one side. And do the same on every piece. Have a look at every piece, cut any of that kind of gristle shit off. Right, there's a bit there. And that you see, right, so let me show you. Right, deep in there, you see that? You see that there? That is gristle, right? That will literally, that's probably tendon. Yeah, you'll chew on that. You'll chew on that all day. So I'm going to cut that out, right? So you don't end up chewing on it. Yeah. This is why if you come to my house, you can guarantee that it will have been prepared properly, because I'm on this shit, you know. Tony would tell you, Danny's on this shit, like. I mean, if Mark was in chat, Mark's seen me prepare food. So it's always like, you're always going to get nice food, like. There's nothing worse than chewy chicken, in my opinion. So I've cut that much out of it. Same with the next piece. If I have a chicken breast, if I just have chicken breast and not pieces, yeah, then I'll do this just from the full breast, obviously. And I'll end up with quite a lot of wastage, but I don't care. It's like in this piece here, this is straight down the middle, this. I don't know if you can see this through the camera, but that goes all the way down. That goes all the way down there, man. All the way inside, you can kind of see it, right? I'm cutting it out. I ain't staying in there, bro. That's getting cut out. Because that will definitely be chewy. I'm lucky that I sharpened my knife, because it's just cutting through it like butter. If I wouldn't have sharpened the knife, it probably wouldn't have. And I'm only left with that, but whatever I'm left with, I'm left with. I'll show you the wastage. There is going to be quite a lot of wastage, there always is. Now, when my dog was alive, when Butch was alive, you know, all the stuff that I'm cutting off here, he didn't give a shit, he's a dog. So I'd cook it for him, yeah, and he'd have his own, like, chicken. Like, that's what I'd do, I'd cook it for the dog. And Butch loved that shit. You know what I mean? He didn't give a shit, man, he didn't care. Yeah. I used to, he used to sit next, he'd be sat next to me right now, panting. Knowing, and then I'd cook his first. Do you know what I mean? Because the dog couldn't sit there all day just looking at food. It was bad for him, man. He just done his head in, like. As Butch loved his food. He would be sat there right now going, I'd be like, boy, I've got to cut it up. I know, Dad, I know. God, I miss him. See, this here, all that there is gristle. Yeah, and I've just like basically cut it and pulled it out. Takes a lot more prep this way, but you'll enjoy it a lot more. Trust me, you will. I can see it from fucking miles away as well. It's a good job there's quite a lot of chicken here. So I can see this shit from fucking miles away, man. There's still going to be quite a lot of chicken kept. There's going to be quite a lot of waste. There always is. So I wish I could just grab that fucker and pull it out like a fucking line, but I can't. Never works, I've tried. It comes out the bottom bit here. It's shocking, man. How much wastage there is, man. It is. So how are we all today? Are we all good, mate? Are we all good? I'm just cooking away, mate. I'm mumbling a lot to myself, but also talking to you at the same time. I'm literally mumbling to myself here. Yeah, there's a lot of wastage on that, Danny boy. Oh God. I am cooking. I'll wash this, by the way, before I do it. Like I'll take it over to the sink after I've done this. I'm cooking carbonara, but it's not really carbonara, mate. It's more my take on carbonara. It's not like a classic carbonara. There's too much stuff in it. Carbonara's got way less stuff in than this one. But it's a carbonara based sauce. You know what I mean? It's a carbonara based sauce. See, if I didn't cut that, I would have never known that was in there until somebody chewed on it and went, yo, this chicken's chewy, man. It puts me off, you know. When I'm eating like anything with chicken, I'll show you the wastage now. Check this out. That is the wastage off that chicken. Mad that, isn't it? That look. But that's just pure chicken breast now. There is nothing else in it but just pure meat, which is a better thing now. I'm gonna put this in a bowl, and I'm gonna go and rinse it off, and I'm gonna cut it up into chunks. So bear with me. All right, I just need to go and wash my chicken. Mate. Everybody always asks me why I wash my chicken. It's better than choking it. Nah, in my opinion, you've got to wash the chicken, man. I mean, you can't mess about it, right? You've got to make sure it's got no nasty shit on it. And it takes a couple of minutes to wash it, it doesn't take long. Right, now, cut my chicken up, put it on a plate, season it. Now, all the salt and the pepper and the paprika goes on the chicken, and then I put no more in the dish. So I put quite a lot on the chicken, but then I put no more in the actual dish itself. Yeah. So all of it that's used, yeah, is used right now, and then I don't use no more of the salt, vinegar. I mean the salt, pepper, or spices. Yeah, it's all done now. And that way you don't. I mean, if you want to add more, taste it towards the end. If you think you need to add more, then add more. I don't, because I've been doing this a long time, so I know exactly how much to add. I'll show you. All right, I'll let you see how much I actually put on there. Once I've diced up my chicken. First, I'm just going to dice it up, right? So give me 2 minutes, we're going to have a bit of a dicey dice of the chicken, mate, you know what I mean? Then put the chicken on the plate, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Right. Dice up my chicken, mate. Now, I want it to be roughly the same size, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not mega important that they are exactly the same size. Just roughly the same size. So I'm cutting this into chunks that are about that big. Yeah. But not every piece is going to be the same size, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Don't be so stressful about it. It's just cutting chicken up. It's not an exact science. But it probably is to a chef. Yeah, but I'm not a chef. So to me, it's not an exact science. And while I'm cutting it up, obviously, you can see my arm moving over there. That's any pieces, you know, that have still got the shit in that I missed. Yeah. Only little bits now, though, because I cut most of it out. I can tell through, as soon as I get through it with a knife. Yeah, even though my knife will cut through it, I can tell if there's any resistance. I don't want no resistance. Bit of a rule of thumb for you there. Any resistance, right, you need to cut it out. Your knife should, if your knife's sharp anyway. If your knife's not sharp, obviously it won't, but if your knife's sharp, it should go straight through it. Should be no resistance there at all. Right, chicken on the plate. Right. Now, portion size, what I'm going to cook here would probably feed 4 people. Probably, with everything that goes into it. I mean, this is only for me and Tony. Annika's at her fucking girlfriend's. Liam's at his girlfriend's. And Ethan's at his girlfriend's. So, it's only for me and Tony, this. I will let you see how much of the. I'm just going to wash my knife and I'm just going to clean my side, yeah? So bear with me. One minute. One minute, everybody. Just got to clean my side off, mate. Get all the chicken nasty juices off there, mate. Clean it down. Otherwise, I won't be able to put vegetables on there, mate. No. Can't cook vegetables on bloody chicken juice. Nah, it's no good for you, mate. It's no good for me. I've got to clean it all down, mate. Clean it all fucking down. Clean it all down. And everybody's like that. You don't need. You do need to do that, mate. You bloody do, though. You bloody do, though, don't you? Don't you? No, you do, man. You've got to clean the side down. I cut the chicken on the side. I cut everything on the side. Everybody's like, get a cutting board. No, I don't need to. I'm quite controlled with the knife. Like you know what I mean? I am. Spent a lot of time with swords and axes and knives in my hand for some reason. I don't know why. But I have. So I'm quite adept with one in my hand, like. I don't go through chopping side down. I don't do it, mate. I just don't do it. Tell thee now. There we go, we're ready to carry on now. We're side there, lads. Right, first, season the chicken. Right, watch this. Alright, watch. Chicken! Let me move my tab. A bit kitchen tissue on my hands. Right. Paprika. Now, we like paprika in this family, I tell thee. Right? Yeah. So, use quite a lot of it. Right? And I know how much to put on. So, watch. I'll put it in my hand and then I'll put it into the thing. See that there? Right. Sounds a pound. I will mix it in with my hands, right? Now salt. This is the only salt that's going to go into this dish, mate. Alright? It's going to go on the chicken. No more will go in. I will taste at the end. If I think it needs more, I'll put it in, but it won't. So now I'm just to put on, right? That much salt. Pepper. As much as you like. It depends if you like pepper, right? We do like pepper. Now, if you want to spice it up a bit, you can put a bit of chili flakes in there or whatever you want to. Now, get your hands in there, mate. And there we go. Chicken seasoned, mate. Now wash the hands, mate. Wash the hands. Now to chopping up vegetables, mate. You know what that means? Aye. Chicken seasoned, ready to go. So now we're going to chop up 2 white onions, 1 red onion, a yellow bell pepper, some mushrooms, garlic, ginger, grate some cheese. And then the cooking process, which is a piece of piss. Easy like, mate. Let me go get my knife. Which I have cleaned, by the way. Gotta keep everything clean, mate. Gotta keep everything clean and spotless and dandy. No cross-contaminations for thee, no. No, it won't. It won't. I know what I'm doing, mate. I've been cooking this for a long bloody time. I tell thee now. Send me some when you're done. So red onion, chop end, chop bottom, slice down. And then I peel off I don't just peel off the shell, I peel off the whole underneath layer. It's easier to get it all off. There's only one layer, I'm not bothered. See, watch. Look, the whole layer. Same with the white onions. Small white onions, please. Chop the two ends off. Slice down. Hella sharp, that knife. Hella sharp. Trust me, it's hella sharp. Mervster, thank you for the donation, my brother. What am I making? Carbonara, but not really carbonara. Carbonara base sauce with way more ingredients than there's a carbonara. So I call it Danny's carbonara, but it's not really carbonara. It's more just a carbonara base sauce with lots of other ingredients. It's very tasty though. There's lots of taste in this, mate. If you cook this the same way I cook it, yeah, with all the same ingredients, you will see, when you taste it, you'll be like, Jesus Christ. But I'm all about taste, like, I do put good ingredients in there, healthy ingredients. Do you know what I mean, right? But it's all about taste for me. Protein and taste, mate. Mushrooms, now, these mushrooms are medium-sized mushrooms. I'm gonna probably use about 10. Yeah, that'll be enough. Eight actually. 8 mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to show you the size of the ginger that I need. Fresh ginger, fresh garlic, right? Ginger root. Yeah. Now, I'm going to need a piece of ginger, about that big. Peel it. I'm going to need a big garlic clove. I'll only probably need 1. Boom. Yeah. That much garlic and ginger. I'll show you on the side though. Now, with the bell pepper, I want probably half or more of it. Probably more. So, core it, bang it, get all the seeds out of it. You can leave the seeds in, it's not like they're going to poison you or anything, it's just they're not, I'll take them all out. And then I am actually going to use all of it. I'm going to use all of it. Probably. Let me slice it and see, because I'll know when I slice it up. Well, not quite all of it actually, most of it. And that there is the ingredients to this. Plus the chicken, plus some bacon and some grated cheese. Yeah? These are the ingredients. If you want to add more salt and pepper when it's nearly done, feel free. So, pepper, garlic, ginger, 2 little white onions, 1 red onion, and 8 mushrooms, right? Quite simple. Simple, yeah? Chop them up into roughly the same size. I'll show it you all when it's chopped as well, so you can see. This way you can follow it, you see. Because there's some people out there who cook themselves and they know how to do all this stuff, but there's some people who don't really cook. And I suppose some people would like to start trying because you know it's healthier for you and it's a lot cheaper. This meal here will probably cost about I don't know, 8 quid? 8 quid to feed me and Tony. Do you know what I mean? With a good meal. Yeah? I don't even think you can buy a McDonald's nowadays very quick, can you? And that ain't healthy, is it? So, you know, it doesn't cost a lot to make something like this, but it's very good for you. It's very tasty. That's why I put so many ingredients in it. Cutting the yellow pepper up at the moment. Cut. This knife's a bit sharp, mate. I'm trying to be very gentle with it, but it's a bit sharp. Right, pepper done. Now obviously if you're going to cook this for like 4 to 6 people, you would cook more chicken and just put more of everything in, really. Garlic. Chop the end off and chop the end off. I mean, there's only 2. That's weird. Right, so garlic. Don't have garlic too big yet. I'm trying to chop this very fine. I'm trying to flake it very fine. I don't want big, thick pieces of garlic. Trust me, you do not. This will kind of melt into the food the way that I'm cutting it. Yeah, if you have it thick, you will end up with big, massive garlic chunks at the end, no matter how long you cook it for. And you do not want that, in my opinion. If you bite into a massive piece of garlic, it's just nasty, bro. Garlic's good for you, and you should put it into your food when you're cooking. But it's not nice when you eat it raw. I mean, sometimes I'll swallow garlic because it's good for you. I'll swallow it just like that. I'll make a pill out of it and I'll swallow it. In fact, hold on, I'll show you. This is no gas, I'm not gassing to you. So here, I'll show you. Look, what? You get a piece of garlic. Now for this, you don't need a big piece because you're going to swallow it, right? And my advice is to swallow this in one. Don't bite it. Just put it in your mouth like a pill. Get some water and swallow the fucker. And find a piece. Right, there we go. This one's not too big. Now I'm going to make this piece of garlic here into like a pill size. Yeah? Garlic's very good for you. I ain't done this for a while. So while I was talking to you about it, I thought, you know something, I ain't done it for a while, so I'll do it. Right, now, chop the ends off. And make this into like a little pill. Just a little pill size thing. Yeah? A little pill size thing. And get yourself some water. Right? And you want to swallow this. So, into the back of your throat. And swallow. That, if you've got flus or colds or anything like that, that's good for you. Right, same with ginger. You can take ginger whole like that, just cut it into like a little pill form, and swallow it. Don't be scared of it. Think of yourself in, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. It's like a food challenge or something. You can probably, I'll put you here. You'll be able to see me chopping, won't you? Huh? So I'm chopping ginger at the moment. So ginger and garlic is done now. I will put these together now, yeah? The ginger and the garlic. And this is what you don't see me doing. Ginger and garlic. These. Now, these, yeah? Peel them. right? So take the thing out. So look, I'll do it on all of them. Yeah. All you got to do is that. Doesn't go one way, go the other way. These shorter ones are more difficult sometimes, but just if you don't go one way, go the other way. And once you've took all them out, peel. Otherwise, they have an earthy taste. They have an earthy taste on here. Yeah, because obviously they've been above like the mushrooms. Yeah, so by peeling this off, you get rid of the earthy taste and you reveal the sweetness of the mushroom. Because mushrooms they are quite sweet. You know, they're not supposed to be so earthy when you eat them. It's just not everybody peels them. They don't have to be peeled to perfection, but kind of, if you look at the difference, you see the difference? It doesn't take long. It takes a little bit more effort than not peeling them. Yeah, obviously. But they'll taste better like this. It's all about taste, right? This, by the way, Walk, is what I was supposed to be making for you and your missus. So you're getting to see now exactly, yeah, what you was going to get and exactly how it's made. This is what I was going to cook for you and your missus, isn't it? So now you know. Now you can see it. You can see what goes into it. You can see how it's done. Once you've peeled these, just chop them up. When you cook in different orders. So the garlic and the ginger and the onions, yeah, they go in first. Fry them off for a couple of minutes, right? With mainly butter. So I cook with butter, willow butter, yeah? And a little bit of oil. I don't cook with much oil. I cook with either cold pressed rapeseed oil, or I cook with olive oil. Depends really on what Tony gets at the time when she's cooking, but either or. But I only use a little bit, and I mainly use butter. And the reason for that is because I don't have to drain off the butter after. Do you know what I mean? The butter adds to the flavour and I can leave it in the dish. You use loads of oil to cook anything, and you are going to have to drain that off. And when you drain it off, you're going to drain a lot of flavours out of the dish that you've created by cooking it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to drain none of the flavours off that I've been cooking together to create the dish. I want all the flavours to be there. So by using butter, I don't need to drain it off. It's much better to cook in. It tastes better as well, you know, when you're cooking butter. You have to have a little bit of oil for the non-stick element and the fact that you do need to cook at high temperatures in oil. But you only need a tiny bit, man. You don't need much. A lot of people cook with way too much oil, man. I mean, olive oil and stuff, it is good for you. Do you know what I mean? A teaspoon a day is good for you. Yeah, but anything is, like olive oil is not good for you if you're just having mass amounts of it. No oil is. You know what I mean? Even though olive oil does have the most health benefits for a human, and a teaspoon a day is good for you. It leaves all your food oily as well when you've cooked it, if you don't drain it. So you have to basically drain it off. And for me, when I'm cooking, it's all about flavour. It's all about flavour, do you know what I mean? Basically, I'm not really interested in nothing else. I'm only really interested in flavour. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing else really interests me when cooking. And if you notice when I'm chopping, it's not exact. It's not an exact science, this. I mean, it's not. I don't care about some of them being slightly bigger than other pieces. It's not that exact. I mean, I suppose a Michelin star chef, do you know what I mean? They would like have it all chopped the same size, right? But I'm not a Michelin star chef. I'm just a geezer cooking in his house. This is just good homemade cooking, really. Good homemade food. The ingredients within this are hella good for you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of goodness in this dish. Onions, testosterone. Mushrooms, good for your vital system. Protein through the chicken. Taste. It tastes nice. I need to move these. So there's lots of garlic, ginger, which is very good for you, by the way. Very good for you. Like extremely good for you. I'm not joking with you. So there's lots of goodness in the meal. And with these, with onions, yeah, you chop them, right, as finely as you want them. You are going to cook them, but the thing is with onions, right, if you don't cook them good enough with these, right, they will have big chunks of fucking onions. So that's why I will cook the onions first with the garlic and the ginger to make sure that the onion is cooked correctly. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you'll end up, and I'm cutting it small enough so that I can kind of make it like soft. I don't want the onion to be like, you know, like you'd have it on a hot dog or something. I don't want the onion to be like that, but I want the onion to be soft enough so that it's not crunchy. That's what I'm going for with the onion, yeah? I don't want it to be crunchy. Crunchy is not a good one. Other than that though, I do want the onion to be there. I want you to be able to know it's there, but not crunchy. That's why it has to be softened first before I put the meat in. Because otherwise if I put the meat in, the meat will dominate the pan. And even though over time it would soften, I don't want to spend that much time cooking it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm always looking to basically cut it into small enough chunks so I can soften it quickly. But not too small. Not so it's like, I'm not going to do this now. I'm not going to do that to the onion like I did with the garlic and ginger. The garlic and ginger is different. They're different. I need them to be soft quick. And like I said, you don't want a big chunk of garlic or a big chunk of ginger in your fucking mouth, mate, because it's not nice. Same with the red onion. The reason I put red onion in there as well is they have different flavours, and the contrast, white onion and red onion, yeah, contrasts quite nice, you know. It really does, it contrasts quite nice, man, if I'm being honest with you. So I put a lot of red onion and white onion in dishes, plus they have slightly different health benefits. Slightly. You know what I mean? Only slightly, but slightly. You wouldn't think so because they're both onions, right? But they do. You can look it up. Only slightly different, but slightly. And the taste slightly different. So it's like a meld of tastes with the onions. I'm always looking for taste in it. I want to put as much vegetables in a dish as I can, but I want it to taste nice. If it doesn't taste nice, I'm taking shit out. And these ingredients is what I found taste nice in this dish through cooking it fucking many times. Now the red onion effectively will soften quicker than the white onion when I'm cooking, but I'm not really bothered about that. Like I said, it's not a Michelin-star fucking restaurant. It's not a kitchen. Right, now, I'm going to get rid of all this mess. So this mess that I've created here. I'm going to get rid of all that, yeah? I'm going to put it into, you know, where the waste of the chicken went. Right? And just clean my side down a little bit. Because I've got to clean it. I've got to clean it once I've finished, so I might as well clean it now. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I might as well clean it now. And it's a good handy thing to use the meat thing to put all your waste in. And it's all in one place, right? Easy to do. You put it all in the bin like that. I get all my rubbish and all my crap. Now all I need to do is grate some cheese, and I don't need much. Now the cheese will go in at the end, right at the end, when it's just cooking away, because I'll leave this cooking away for ages. Literally for fucking ages on a very low heat. And just stir it like every 10 minutes or something. I'll leave it like that for about half an hour cooking away. When I finish doing it. Fucking hell. I'm sure I'll come down with a little bit of a cold or something. Right. Now, all I need to do is grate some cheese. bear with me. Clean my bowl out that I used for the chicken. You might as well use the same bowl, right? Clean it out. Give it a good clean, mate. And then use that for the cheese. He's making more pots. I'm only going to have to wash up. Seeing from a different angle today, ain't you? Seeing actually go to work, mate. Now this is the butter that I will be using. Yeah? I always use it when I'm cooking. And a tiny bit of oil. And when I say a tiny bit of oil, I mean a tiny bit of oil. Right, now, great stuff. Yeah, bowl, cheese, easy job. This goes in right at the end, like I said, when it's simmering. This won't go into the cooking process, it's fucking cheese. It'll melt into it when it's doing. I don't need much cheese, just some, just to add some flavour. And it does go well, you know. Probably thinking to yourself, what the fuck are you doing, Danny? Trust me, I know what I'm doing. This just adds a bit of flavour to it, and it's a nice flavour that it adds, and it does genuinely just melt right in there, like. That's enough. Right, so now you've got an idea of all the ingredients, right? So we'll go through the ingredients and I'll show you from top side view. This is all the ingredients that are going to go in, right? In fact, I need to break this bacon up. That's what I need to do. That's one thing I haven't done. Bacon needs to be broken up. I cooked this morning before I came online. I only need a bit. This is another thing that just adds flavour, yeah? And cook it well because this will soften in the thing. So cook it well, mate. I have cooked this well, like to the point where I can just break it, right? Yeah? Because this here, trust me, this will like go softer within the meal. Yeah, so I've cooked this morning like you won't believe. So I can literally just snap it up, look. But it just adds a bit of flavour to the dish. That's all it does. Don't need too much of it. If you cook it well, it gets like a smoky flavour to it, obviously, well, you know that. So if you cook bacon well, you get like a smoky flavour to it, right? That's the flavour that you're looking for with this. You want to cook it well enough so you get that smoky flavour. And if you can use smoked bacon, it'll even add to it. It just adds a very nice flavour to the dish. Yeah. So this is all the ingredients. It's not really hard, you know, it's a piece of piss to cook this. Piece of piss. But this is the way I cook it. This is my recipe. Yeah, so you all now know exactly how I cook carbonara. And I've done for years, for the kids, for the missus and everything. Right, this is how it's been done. This is how I've always done it. Now you know. Right, let me just wash my hands. Right, I'll show you that. I don't know why I've just done this one. Teeth all over it. That a lot. Right, we'll show you the ingredients now, right? I'll show you everything done, ready, prepped, ready to go. Yeah? So, here we have. Season the chicken, right? Paprika, smoked paprika, salt and pepper. Cheese. Yellow peppers. Garlic and ginger. mushrooms, red and white onion, bacon, right? That's the ingredients with a carbonara sauce. Now we've just got to put it all together, right? Now the first thing to cook, first thing that goes in is a little tiny bit of oil, and I will show you what I mean by a bit, because I don't think you lot really understand what I'm talking about here when I say a bit. Yeah, that is it. Now this is cold pressed rapeseed oil, right? That is it. You see that? That is it, man. That's it. And that pan's massive. That's not even a tablespoonful. It's about half a tablespoonful. With the butter though, a massive, not tablespoon, teaspoon. That's about half a teaspoonful. A tablespoon for this though, and a full-on tablespoon of butter, right? So like that much. And that is what we're going to cook it, all right? I'm not joking either, no gas. Watch how it tastes. Mark my words, watch how that tastes. First thing, garlic, ginger, and onions, right? Cook them off for a couple of minutes. Then in goes the chicken, cook it off till it's done. And then in goes, well, once the chicken's, I would say, 80% done, yeah, I'll put the yellow peppers in, right? And then the mushrooms. And then I'll cook it all off together. And then I'll add the sauce last. And then I'll be letting it cook for an hour or so. All of it together. I'll add the cheese, I'll add the bacon at the end. And I'll let it all cook together, yeah? And it'll get all the flavours in there. First things first though, we need the garlic, the ginger, and the onions. Tony loves this, by the way, this dish. One of my favourite dishes. I'll put them in this bowl so I can just tip them in while that's heating up. I will control the heat. At the moment I've got it on high heat, but I will control the heat. Just don't need to yet. I need that shit to heat up. But you don't want to cook this on a mega high heat. I would say a medium heat will be enough. Not really high, not low, medium. But heat your pan up first. So I've got my garlic and my ginger and my onions in this bowl, yeah? I'm not going to cook this on a mega high heat anyway. Once I've heated the pan up like now, I'll turn this fucker down. In go the garlic, the ginger and the onions. Now keep this moving because you do not want to burn the garlic or the ginger. You don't want to burn it. And you can burn it when you chop it fine, like I have. So keep this shit moving, right? I'll try and show you one hand what I'm doing. Right? Yeah, I've got. So, keep this shit moving constantly. I can do better obviously with two hands when I'm not on the camera, but keep this shit moving. Do you know what I mean? Alright, Pro. Oh, Sean's asked me to give you his new number, Pro. I'll give you in a bit. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Don't stop it moving, keep it moving. Yeah? Fry them off for like a couple of minutes. Chicken. Right, chicken straight in. Try not to use my hands too much so I don't have to wash them again. I've already washed them about 20 times. I wash them anyway because I can't help myself. Now, same again. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you. So, chicken in, keep it moving. Yeah, now obviously I'm a lot better at this with 2 hands, so I'm going to be using 2 hands to cook this chicken off, alright? Yeah, you get the gist. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Obviously chicken, don't, I mean with the amount of time that I'm cooking this for, the chicken could never be undercooked, you know what I mean? But I am telling you now, do never undercook chicken. It's not a good idea, man. It's really, really not a good idea, folks. So you can see it's starting to turn white now, but that doesn't mean it's cooked, that's just the outside, alright? So it's starting to turn white, look. It's starting to, yeah? But that does not mean it's cooked, man. If I open that shit up, it will still be pink inside. Do you know what I mean? So make sure you cook your chicken properly and correctly, man. Because if you don't, you'll poison yourself, mate. Alright? Chicken correctly. Get it all cooked perfectly. Alright? Tony does the stew, bro. Tony's the stew woman. Now I would say this chicken is about 60% cooked. Cook it for about another minute, and then I'm going to add the yellow peppers and the mushrooms. And we're going to cook that all up together. Yellow peppers and mushrooms. Easy to cook, yeah. Healthy though, tasty, good for you. Mushrooms and peppers, in the go. Keep them moving. These don't take no time to cook, none at all. Right, I'm gonna add a bit more butter. I know it seems mad, but I am. I always do. I end up with like a spoon and a half of butter in here. Here's where we are at the moment. Here's where we are, look. Yeah, we've got everything, the chicken's basically cooked now. I'm going to keep this moving for about a minute, just for a minute. Yeah, and then I'm going to start adding the sauces and stuff, and then I'll put it onto a different burner. That one there. Yeah, I'll put it onto that burner there, and then I'll cook it there on a low heat for ages. And then jobs of fish. Add the bacon, add the sauce. And it's carbonara done, basically. And this here, honestly folks, is like a 10-10. I know it before I even taste it. Do you know what I mean? Because I've done it so many times. This is a 10-10 meal. This is really, really nice. Right, now put it onto a smaller one. I've got like 8 burners on this cooker. So effectively I can use whatever burners I want, you know what I mean? Right, now sauce goes in. It's just a carbonara based sauce. Just a simple carbonara sauce. Right? In. Always do what my mum taught me to do. Put a little bit of water in the jar when you've done. Just a little bit. Tiny little bit. Close the lid. That way you get all the sauce, right? Mix that in. Remember, on a very low heat now. It's just going to simmer away and simmer away for a few hours. Well, probably for an hour. An hour will be long enough. Right? Now, we're going to add the cheese and we're going to add the bacon. Get with the cheese and the bacon, mate. I'm going to mix all that in and then just let this cook away, mate. It's basically done, my friends. Now it's just got to cook itself away. Very easy meal to cook, this one, folks. Quick and easy, but very tasty and good for you. Right, now we've basically just got to let this cook away. Just let this cook away now for like an hour. Just let it cook and just keep stirring it once in a while, yeah? And job's a fish, fanny's your hand. Job's done. There you go. We'll turn this heat right down on a very slow simmering heat. Don't want that much. That'll be good. And let it cook away. Time to smoke a doobie now, mate. With my nourishment. And a banana. Nourishment and banana. Yes, super. I am using extra mature cheddar. Good morning. I have put in the thing, right, carbonara kind of. I mean, because it's not exactly carbonara, is it? It's a carbonara based sauce, so I don't know what else I'd call it. What would you like me to call it? Creamy cheesy pasta? Good morning. It's just a good meal. It's not that deep. Yes, people, it is. I come up with these recipes by improvising. Trial and error. Putting stuff in, taking stuff out, you know what I mean? I've just finished cooking, mate. You'll have to rewind the live to watch it. Carbonara, but not really carbonara. Daniara. That's what I call it. Cooking Daniara. Are you happy now, mate? I've made a new name for it. Daniara. Walk, remember that? Merster. Daniara. That's what it's called, that. I've been cooking Daniara. And nobody can argue with that, because it's my own made recipe with loads of improvised shit. So I can call it Daniara, alright? You can be happy now. Daniara is its name, and it's there to stay. Daniara. Come on. No, I'm not coughed though. Yes, people. Daniara. Nobody can give me grief now. It's my own name, right? My own thing, my own name. Come on. Chicken Daniara. Yes, bro. Chicken Daniara. Chicken Daniara. Let's go. And there we go. Food cooked at 9 o'clock in the morning. Come on. Right, I'll have a chat to you all up for 10 minutes while I smoke some Sporangian Clean, if you know what I mean. And then I'll be off, and then I'll be on Art Raiders in a bit. Second live of the day, Art Raiders, let's go. Killing some Sporanzites. Only if they're nasty. If you're a nasty Sporanzite, I will kill you. But if you're a nice Sporanzite, I'll give you bandages. What kind of Sporanzite are you? Oh, you will get more cooking lives, by the way. I cook loads of stuff, right? I cook spaghetti my own way. I cook like beef joint my own way. I do Mediterranean chicken my own way. I cook quite a lot of shit, man. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Viking meatballs my own way. So you'll get quite a lot of cooking lives.
No need to worry, we have this extract as well.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with a bit of willow butter. It's butter and it's tasty. Tony does the roast dinners, Scooby. Tony's the cook of the roast dinners. She's the champion of roast dinners, Tony's. She's the champion, bro. Her roast dinners are amazing, bro. I swear, cauliflower cheese is... Oh, I don't even like cauliflower, but I love Tony's cauliflower cheese, mate. God damn, bro. That woman can cock a Sunday dinner, let me tell you. She always gets the roast potatoes proper roasted, you know, crunchy, and that roast parsnips crunchy but soft in the middle. Oh, she's good at it, bro. So I wouldn't even try it. Like a gravy, the way Tony makes gravy, mate, it's just full of flavour. It's just thick, and it's just full of flavour, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even try and beat Tony in a Sunday dinner because I ain't going to do it.
Back to Spain.
Yeah, I don't think the conversation about butter is really an important conversation right now, bro. It's just butter. It's not that mental, bro. It's just a bit of butter. Just cooking it in a bit of butter, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, so maybe Tony might do you a roast dinner live one day. She's the one who does all the roast dinners though, mate. You'd have to ask her nicely. And she'll show you how to cook a roast dinner, mate. Damn. Damn. Valley. What's this channel about? All sorts. Cooking, dancing, singing, getting drunk, playing computer, training, playing golf, playing basketball, playing tennis, cocktails with a wife, 10-pin bowling, go-karting, holidays, swimming, jumping into rock pools, climbing mountains, pub crawls, talking about space, science, history, mental health. That's what this channel's about. Super omelette. Yeah, I should do super omelette, shouldn't I? Camping probably next year. Oh, Valley Campers. Yeah, camping probably next year. A mean chicken and mushroom pot noodle. His name's Paul Cabot, he lives in Leeds. I don't know who he is. Yes, Fatty Campers, respect. I probably won't be able to eat your Baltic curry. It'd probably kill me, bro. I can't really take spicy food. I'm not a spicy guy. I mean, that's why if I do a food challenge and Tony gets me something spicy, it's funny for you to watch. Because I can't take it. I start sweating and dying, bro. I mean, it really rips me in half. Like, it feels like my whole body's on fire when I eat spicy food. I'm like, chicken tikka masala is about as far as I can go, bro. Tony, on the other hand, she can eat as spicy as you want to give her. But me, I can't do it. Did you enjoy the cooking live? It's something, I do these cooking lives because it's a bit of entertainment for you all. You can see kind of what I cook and how I cook and stuff. But it's also, you know, for people to try it themselves. I mean, the way that I do them, you can definitely see the exact process of what I do, right? From start to finish, or everything that I do. You can see it all. So you can then, obviously, if you want to go and try it yourselves, you can cook yourselves. And I know there's a lot of people that, you know, not dissing you or anything, but you don't really cook. Do you know what I mean? And when I'm doing these cooking lives, it's really to get a lot of people who don't cook cooking. Because for one, it's a lot cheaper for you. And for two, it's a lot healthier for you than having takeaway food all the time. Do you know what I mean? Or like pot noodles or frozen food, processed food. It's much healthier than that. Do you know what I mean? It's much better for you. So there's like a few reasons why I do these cooking lives. There's a few reasons. One, to get people cooking who aren't cooking. Because if you, that's very nice, by the way. So if anybody gives that a shot, you will enjoy it. Obviously, for people who do cook, to have new recipes to give a try, and for people who don't cook at all, to maybe think, well, it's not that hard. I've just watched Danny do it. He's a fucking piece of piss. I can do that. I'm going to cook myself a meal for the first time, and then you'll enjoy it more than your takeaway shit. You will. It tastes better. It's like your body knows you're eating proper vegetables and meat and stuff, right? So it just tastes better, man. And then you'll realise, well, that's just cost me, say if there's you, your missus and your kid, right? That there will feed you, your missus and your kid. So 3 of you, and it's going to cost about £8. And you know, to feed 3 of you nowadays, it's 30 quid minimum. And it'll be not good food. So for £8, you can feed all 3 of you on good food, rather than it being 30 quid and it's not good food. Do you get what I mean? Burger and chips, easy and simple. Oh, like I said, well, I've cooked it today, so you know exactly how to cook it. You know all the ingredients. You know exactly how to do it, and then you can all go and make it yourselves and give me your reports back on how it tastes. We eat that, by the way, with tagliatelle and garlic bread, right? So the last bits of the meal, which will be done later when Tony's home this afternoon when we have it for tea, because that won't be that will be had for tea, yeah. Is tagliatelle and garlic bread. That's the only 2 things that you haven't seen me do, but that's just pasta and garlic bread, and that's what it's had with. Okay, if you're wondering like what we're going to have it with, it's not had with spaghetti, it's not had with like pasta shells, it's had with specifically tagliatelle because it goes very well with it. We've tried pasta shells, we've tried spaghetti, it doesn't go right with it. It doesn't. Spaghetti is for fucking for spaghetti. It's not for that meal. So tagliatelle, that's what you want to get. Do I like stir fry? Love it, mate. Love it. No, I don't make my own carbonara sauce. Being honest with you, because I wouldn't know how to, if I'm being very honest. I mean, I bet there is an easy way to make carbonara sauce, and maybe I should give it a try, because I bet it's not even that hard. Yeah? But if I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't know where to start. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what ingredients are in carbonara sauce, and I wouldn't know how to make it. But I suppose I could watch a video on somebody making it, and then make it myself. I think it's got eggs in it, hasn't it? Eggs and I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm sure I've seen somebody make it once before in a cooking program, but like it's a long time ago. I do not consent to being recorded or monitored by a third-party source and will legally pursue any and all threats to my livelihood. What? What? What the fuck was that? Huh? What? Mad comment. So it's well, they're not processed items because a bell pepper is not processed. It's grown, but it's not processed. I suppose I'm the one processing it when I cut it up and chop it up. Same with mushrooms, same with onions, same with garlic, same with ginger, same with the fresh chicken, same with bacon. Well, now bacon's more processed than chicken breast, to be fair. The sauce is processed, I'll give you that. The sauce is definitely processed. Do you know what I mean? But that's probably the only thing that is processed, bro. It's not a carbonara. If you look at the title, it's carbonara, kinda. It's a base carbonara sauce, but we've renamed it anyway. It's got called carbonara no more, mate. It's called Daniara. It's a chicken Daniara. I've renamed that fucker to my own name. So now nobody can say shit to me about it being carbonara or not carbonara, because I've named that shit to my own name, Daniara. It's called Daniara, mate. It's not called. It's chicken Daniara from now on. That's what that's called, chicken Daniara. Let's go. Well, no, because I wouldn't take all legal action against people, bro. There's no legal action being taken by me. If you copyright me just like that, I might click a button on your channel to report you for copyright or whatever. But legal channels, no, bro, that's not me. I don't go down no legal routes, bud. He's gonna give it a stir. Ugh. So I have to give it a stir. When I go back in there in a couple of minutes to stir it again, I'll take you in with me. Yeah, and I'll let you see it before I go off. So you can see basically what it looks like, because it is done now. I'll let it cook for a bit more because all the ingredients will cook together and it'll taste better, but it is effectively done now. So I'll let you see what it's going to look like. I'll show you. And then I'm going to go off because this is a cooking live, so the cooking's done. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Cooking away, folks, cooking away. And I'm just going to keep stirring it. Yeah, for about another 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And then that'll be enough, you know. Turn it off, cover it up. Do you know what I mean? Turn it off, cover it up, job's a fish. But yeah, one more look. There you go. And that will be served later. Yeah, when obviously Tony's home and stuff. With tagliatelle and garlic bread. And that's Daniara. Chicken Daniara for you. Chicken Daniara, mate. Alright? Don't get it twisted. Chicken Daniara. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Try and cook it yourself. Tell me what you think. Much love and respect, and have a really good day. I'll see you on Arc shortly. Peace out.